Welcome back, broskies. Today we're going to chip away at a little bit more. We did try to hook up the throttle body, but that didn't work out because we needed some longer thread. It's a 1/4 inch by 28. They only sell 1/4 inch by 20 in all the hardware stores. And auto parts, forget it. We're going to go to Home Depot because they do sell threaded rod. I looked it up online. Look at the size of this hose. And look at the size of this radiator. We're putting a little bitty radiator in here. I'm definitely going to put an electric fan on one side with a regular fan on the other. But look, she's way too big, you know? So here's my idea. We'll cut a small piece of this off, slip it on, and then put this over it and tighten it up. Let's try it on the top. And after that, we can start getting this thing full of fluids and maybe fire it up. Let's do it. I see my father doing stuff like this a lot back in the old days. It's a little too stiff. I don't really think that one will work, so let's kick that to the curb. You just slide this on here like so, and now this one slides over it. But I think I have to knock a little bit off so it don't get stressed out. Let's do that. We'll knock about yay much off. Because we don't want it to kink. If you got a little too long, it starts kinking. Then the water won't pass through. Normally there's springs in there that hold it from collapsing, you know. This particular one don't have the spring. The bottom ones should always have the spring. I think that's the way it works. Hold everything. Look at that. Misses the fan. I just gonna have to keep an eye on it and make sure it don't collapse. I'm thinking she'll be all right. Let's send it, man. Let's send it. All right, so it appears that we have the two hoses. Good enough for now. Now we need one hose that comes this way. Let's see if this will work. Will it work? Will it work? Let's see. See, it wants to kink a little if you don't do it right. Hopefully that'll work. Perfect. First things first, let's get the transmission hooked up to the radiator. I found some tubing that looks like it's the right size, looks like it's gonna work. So what we do is you gotta put a double flare on this. The way we're gonna do this is with the old school tools. So you gotta find this piece that fits in there so you can get a double flare on it. And then you get this piece on here like so, and then you tighten it down. And what it does is it crushes it. So you crush it down a bit. Then you take this tool and go in without that piece and you give it a little bit of a flare. Let's see if that works. If not, I got to crush it a little bit more. Let's see, though. Now we'll take a look at that. That looks like a pretty good flare. We'll take a look. I'll show you what we got. Ooh, it could be a little bit more. I would like that a little bit more. So let's go and flare it out or crush it down just a drop more. We'll leave it up a little bit more. All right. We'll find our tool. We'll put it back in there. We'll give it a little extra crush. Let's see. That's got to be it. Let's give a little extra flare. All right, let's see what that looks like. I love my old school tools. Now, let's take a look at that. Much better. See how it's got a lot more bite now. That's the way I want them. I want them like that. So when they tighten up, they seal real well. These were off the old radiator, so that way we don't have to worry about, is it the right size, is it not? Just pull it, boom, bang, it's on there, it's the right size. I use the other pieces out of the radiator too, so these will fit right into that fitting, and I'll put them right on the end of this, and we'll be good to go. All right. I hate crawling on the ground as I get older. All right, here we go. I want to come through here. It looks like I got it pretty close now. I got her bent and she goes through, travels around, misses the starter and hooks up to the back of the tranny, so I think we got it. All right, well, there we go. We got both tranny lines hooked up from the tranny to the radiator, all secured tight, and it really doesn't hit anywhere, so I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Next move, let's run some electrical wires and let's get this thing ready to start. I know I keep saying that, but let's do it.